welcome back to Let's Play Monster Rancher Advance 2. Today we will be unlocking the legendary monster, Phoenix. As soon as I remember how. Well, I know all the orbs are involved, so we'll start from there. Starting with the Tiger Orb, since I had already started training one, in between the big 4 tournaments. Anyway, it just involves raising a tiger up to A rank and taking them to the Promise ruins. I think it has to be a pure, I'm not really sure, but might as well just go ahead and use a pure just to be on the safe side. And then just kind of head in a south kind of direction. This is a totally pointless fork, by the way, it just goes in a loop. And, pretty much. Another pointless fork here. Pretty cool. And here we are. Just gotta smash through this right here. Yeah, just, you know, break right through it. Just break the damn thing already. So yeah, having strength helps, guys, but we're through now anyway, and here we are. And in hindsight, I really wish I wasn't lazy and gave this guy a name, because the scene would have been a lot less boring if he was named Dumbass. Spit it out this instant, dumbass. Here we go, what were you thinking? Oh, look at poor Dumbass. But we get the orb anyway, so it's all good. Let's get out of here. Next up, we have the Suezo Orb, which is the easiest to get, as it doesn't involve any actual training. Just have to kind of chill out with Suezo on the ranch, and he randomly gives it to you. In my case, it happened after the first week. So, cool, we're done. See you, Suezo. Okay, onto the Golem Orb. Like with the Tiger, you have to raise it up to A rank, and then wait for this random encounter to happen. Which, you can do this with any golem, doesn't have to be a pure breed, as I'm demonstrating. And the golem that you have to fight really isn't anything special at all. So, not a hard fight at all, even if you are tired, as you are likely to be. Whatever. Dead. But fighting this guy once isn't enough. For whatever reason, Tecmo says you have to fight this guy twice. Which really doesn't make any sense at all, because he attacks twice in a row, and thus the second time you're actually going to be rested, so I'm not sure what this is accomplishing. Well, whatever. Crunch, crunch, and he goes down like the temperature in Iceland. Then Holly also points out how dumb this is, and, we get the Golem Orb. Marvelous. On to Mochi. The Mocchi Orb is pretty similar to the Tiger Orb in that you have to raise a Mochi up to A rank, and then go to one of the ruins. In this case, it is the Mocchi ruins. And it does have to be a pure Mochi this time, for reasons that will soon become apparent. And the path through here is pretty simple, just go north at every available opportunity, and here we are. Naming your monsters after food, by the way, is a fully endorsed QLEX tactic for ensuring that your monsters stay in line, by reminding them that they could at any time be dinner. Sweet, sweet, sugary dinner. Yeah, whatever, skipping this, because seriously, it is a battle of slapping and flower petals. It is pretty much the lamest show of force ever. That's done, 5 orbs down, 1 more to go. Alright, for this one, just raise a Hare up to S rank this time, and then wait for the builder to come by and tell you about a Hare that's rampaging in the square. The Hare may or may not need to be a pure breed, I'm not entirely sure. If you're trying to unlock Phoenix yourself, then I'd suggest using a pure Hare just to be on the safe side. And really, this is just a really terrible event. It's terribly translated, it's terrible grammar. Let's skip it and get on to the fight. From the stats, it looks like this is going to be a pretty one-sided fight in favor of American voice actor Christy Cavanagh, who played such notable roles as Dexter in Dexter's Laboratory, or Chucky in Rugrats, or more relevantly to the current situation, Bunny Rabbit in Sonic the Hedgehog. And since I didn't do any sparring with Cavanagh, she only knows Rabbit Punch, but with her robotic arms, she will mini-punch you to death. This time, the orb doesn't come from the monster itself, but instead the peddler had it the entire time. But that's all 6 orbs, so now we should be able to get Phoenix. Just have to wait for January 1st to roll around, and then nothing happens. God damn it, I have to unlock that stupid robot too. Alright, fine. We're off to Agima to go to the Mocchi Ruins to unlock Hener, which isn't difficult at all, but each time you find a part, then it sends you back to the ranch, so this is going to take 3 trips. Anyway, first time, just kind of in a southwest-ish direction. Anyway, it's this way. There we are. We find an arm, which we take to Chamois. Chamois? I don't know. We don't know what it is, she doesn't know what it is, but she takes it anyway. I'm not really sure why. First part down, onward to the next, which this one's a little bit more complex in the route, but it's basically just the same way as the ice bridge for Galley, right here in fact, and then the first turn past it. And voila! Part number 2. Which, again, we take to Chamois. Don't know what it is, she doesn't know what it is either, but it's a thing and she wants it. So, alright, sure. She can take it, I guess. About 2 months later, she shows up and, somehow creates a full doll out of an arm and some gears. Makes no goddamn sense. She has no idea what they are, but she's some kind of wizard. Whatever. Onward to the 3rd. Again, not too hard to get. This one's more off towards the southeast corner. Right, nya. And that is it. Found the Hener head. So now we just stick it in there, and we need something. A soul. Well, what is a soul? I bet a drop of blood should work just fine. Or 2 entire fucking monsters. Sure, we'll go with that. We'll have it your way, game. But alright, that's it. Henger's done. So now let's just wait for January 1st to roll around again. And